Hello guys and girls, how's it going? Screezilla here and I hope you're all well, and you join me today in World of Warships yet again. But this time I'm going to be playing another naval battle, Defence of Battle Station Newport. Now we're just waiting in the queue, so we'll see how that goes. If you watched my last video, you saw how I was bagging on War Thunder's arcade assault mode, which is their PvE style gameplay. And I was talking a bit how World of Warships did it better, and this is a prime example. If you've never seen one of these videos, or if you've never seen this style of combat before, please give this a watch. It's really quite fun. So today we're sailing out in the French light cruiser Le Glacier. So let's see what we've got. We've got a Normandy, Leanders, we've got a Gade and a Genevie. So we've got 2 destroyers, many cruisers and 1 battleship. We'll see how this goes. It might be a little bit tricky. There are quite a few aircraft, so cruisers are useful. We haven't really got any anti-aircraft cruisers in this. I think I've got the best AA defense of anyone. Yep. So it might be interesting in that respect, but we'll see how we go. So, Glacier, French World War II cruiser, built in 1936-37, I think. She was not really... We can see the ships heading in there, the enemy ships. Yeah, she was built just before the war, and she was quite an advanced cruiser, a very decent cruiser, in fact. She had 9 155mm guns. Okay-ish armour. She was mainly built for speed, though. Very fast cruiser, very good little cruiser in that respect. What have we got coming in? We've got a Kuma over there. Fire off our first salvo. See how they're going. A little bit short. Now we're going to have to watch out because we're going to get hit by enemy shells soon, I reckon. Oh, just a tiny bit short still, actually. There's the Tenryu. I'm going to switch to H here, I think. And I'm going to get the hell out of here because I'm about to get absolutely pummeled. So I'm going to pop the engine boost. And I'm going to really hope that the Leander pops smoke near us. Leander's not anywhere near us, so... I'm going to take quite a bit of damage here. We'll try and get some shots off. Now we've got less targeting us now. The Normandy is not really that close to us, so that's not too useful. Try and get some angling here. So there's torpedoes out over there. Henry's just getting into a spot where we could start thinking about AP here. But the HE did its job. That's all good. Ooh, that is a very nice paint job on the Normandy there. It almost looks like a civilian liner. Very pretty. Now we've got the Izakazi over there. T-22, Zuho, Kaiser, and another Izakazi, the Izakachi. Okay. No, Nuremberg's not going to be doing too well out there. Probably not going to hit that destroyer at this range. But we can always give it a try. So, Le Glacier was wasn't the most successful ship in the war. It didn't really do much, in honesty. It had a couple of maritime patrols, but that was pretty much it, really. She was part of the Vichy French Navy after the fall of France, and with such, she had a very not a great fate, in all honesty. The ship was moored in... where was it? I'm trying to think. She was sent to, I think it was Marseille. No, it wasn't Marseille. It was Toulon. Pretty sure it's Toulon she was at. Because she was with the Dunkirk, basically, when the British fleet came and gave the ultimatum of surrender or we're going to blow your shit up, along with the HMS Hood and a few other ships. And, well, the ship was scuttled. The ship was basically sunk by the French themselves, and she capsized in the port. She was refloated, however, because the Italians did manage to salvage her and were actually refitting her. They were refitting her in... can't remember where, actually. I can't remember the port name. But they were refitting her, getting her ready for the Italian Navy, basically. And while they were doing that, towards the end of the war, some B-25 Mitchells came along and decided, nope, that's not happening. So she got sunk again. So basically, most of the Second World War, this ship spent underwater. Didn't really have the best of luck, unfortunately. But it is a very good ship. It's one of my favoured cruisers, actually, for the French. It's very nice. It's got a good bit of speed on it. The gun handling is really good as well. She's got a decent look of speed to her too. Some of the better AAA defence for the cruisers at this tier as well. No American cruiser, of course. What am I doing with those shots? But they're not terrible. You also get defensive fire, things like that for it, which are useful. And some really nice torpedoes. We've got a lot of things targeting at us at the moment. We're going to run away from that. Maybe. Good, we haven't been set on fire, so that's something. I'm going to switch to AP now, because we're pretty much broadside to Furataki over there. We've got to be careful right now, because we are pretty much under a lot of fire. But we should be okay, hopefully, if we can get some shells on target. There we go, we're finally not being shot at. There we go, that's what we want to see. Some nice citadels there. Not the most damage, but we've got some decent hits at least. AAA are busy shooting down planes. Furataki's changing direction. Fire off one more salvo of HE. Sorry, of AP, sorry. That Furataki changes course, of course, and gives us a nice target again for the AP shells. We're under quite a lot of fire again. There we go, set her on fire, that's some good news. Fire at that gate over there. And that Hatsuri is dangerously close to our perimeter, so we've got to take it out quick. Somebody's got that already. Luckily that Normandy is doing a pretty good job. We're going to sneak into the smoke screen with this Leander. Nuremberg's giving us a nice juicy target again, but we'll have to just settle for just doing some decent damage numbers. We'll set torpedoes out just in case, but we're probably not going to need them. There we go, we're all good. Okay, so we've got carrier support. Health's not too bad. Now we've got to support our carrier because that's going to get attacked by enemy ships any minute now. So we'll stick in this smoke screen for a little bit. We'll just lurk here for a few minutes and see if we can't spot any of the enemies. There we go, there they are. The Alba over there. Now we need to do some serious damage to these guys so they don't sink our CV. And we've also got the enemy ships coming in. We've got the enemy attack happening. Now the main attack's coming in. They're still far off, so we don't have to worry too much about them just yet. Our main goal is to keep that Lexington safe. We're not doing a great job of hitting those ships at the moment. There we go, that's better. Need some good numbers here. And we're going to switch to AP, because we're going to get a nice broadside. Now we've got some battleship shells flying in at us. Should hopefully finish off that Alba there. Now we're going to start running away from that battleship that's shooting at us. A bit too late. Yep. We were a little bit slow there. From the Izumo over there. Drat. Well, hopefully we've done enough. I was kind of hoping, I think the Leander's gone and got itself killed. I was sort of hoping that we might have some support, but I just realised that the DDs have all got themselves killed. No, there's the Leander. It's run to here to get healed up. That's great, considering you got heals on board. Yeah, you see, if that Leander had stuck around and given me some smoke, we might have been in for an easier time. Yeah, I don't see us winning this one. I've got to kill these guys, so they've got to kill 1, 2, 3, 4... Sorry, 3 battleships, 2 cruisers, and 2 destroyers. Now, we have got some support coming in at least, but yeah. Yeah, that Leander really screwed us over by just sailing back to this section to get a heal done. As I said, it doesn't really make much sense to do that in a ship that you have heals on. Of course, you know, it does help a little bit in some respects, but in all honesty, you should keep out there and try and use your smoke a little bit. But we'll see how this battle goes. You see, this is why this mode is actually fun, because it's hard, but it's not impossible. You know, you don't have that impossible moment of, you know, not being able to win. they could still do it here if they played correctly. I don't have much faith in them. How are we doing for kills? The Nuremberg's doing pretty well. Nuremberg's done pretty well, but it's not going to survive much longer with that amount of fire coming in. Again, that Leander could lay a smoke screen for him if it's got smoke on board, which I'm pretty sure it does have. Yeah, goodbye Nuremberg. That thing is not going to last much longer. So we've just got this Leander left that's not going to last very long as soon as the fire starts coming in. So there goes the Nuremberg. So we just got the Leander left to win this game, and it's popped its smoke now, which it could have done to save that Nuremberg. Yeah, could have done to keep us alive out in the actual main section, but didn't. It's just being very selfish, so to say. So let's see if this guy can save us. I say in a joking manner. Possibly torpedo that Yorick right now. Should start sending torps out, but it's sitting in a pretty wrong direction there. Finally starts turning to get torpedoes to bear on it. But that Izumo is getting very close as well. And he's got himself out of the smoke screen. That's a wise move there. You know, just stay out of your smoke. Don't stay in it. Now, this ship is going to get deleted very quickly if that Izumo gets its guns to bear on it. So it is quite lucky, but it's gonna get its ass kicked pretty soon. There we go. The secondary's firing by the looks of it on the Izumo. So that Leander's going to get a hammering from the secondaries. Now again, it needs to use its torpedoes on this battleship to take it down. But there's also the Bayern over there, which is going to cause a huge amount of damage. There we go. Finally lets out the torpedoes. So it should take out that Izumo without too much trouble. The Koenig's going to get into our base any second now. I can't remember how many tubes it's got. Yeah, it sent out the left side, so the right side should be there. Might be able to take out this Bayern. As long as this Bayern doesn't get some good hits on the ship, which it will do any second now. Torpedoes away. There we go. Okay, so there's just that Koenig left now, which is quite far away. Might get away with this. That Leander might just do it. So we might just get away with this one by the skin of our teeth, basically. Good torpedo there by the AI, so that's going to really help us out. It's going to get at least 2 hits. Oh, just the one. Very nice dodging there. That Leander has used smoke again. Yet still had lots of smoke on board, so again, it's screwed us over again, but it's looks like it might get the game win, so that's something at least. So, yeah, we might just win this. As I said, though, the Leander has basically screwed over the rest of the team and made it a lot harder. If this guy had used smoke to save, you know, some friendly allied ships, then, you know, there would be a few more people left. But, oh well. A victory is a victory. So we got through that by the skin of our teeth there, and as I said, this is why this PvE mode is very fun because it is hard, and you know, you do get some weird victories like this. Let's see how we did in the post-battle results screen. So we've got 3 stars, because, again, that ship got very close. Unfortunately, we won't 5-star that with people playing so selfishly. Let's see how we did in the team score, though. Finished pretty low in the scores, actually, there, so it wasn't that great, but we did get 3 kills, at least. Yeah, as I said, look, everybody's low scoring. Usually, if you get a victory, you're looking at around about 1,000 plus for a good game in this mode. Considering so many people got such low scores because they were killed quite early on, it shows that, you know, it was a lucky victory, basically. You really need to play teamwork in this mode. So we just got under 50,000 damage caused as well. Alright, let's head back to port and talk a little bit about the Leander. Sorry, not the Leander, the Glacier. So, as you see, French light cruiser, typical light cruiser design, basically. Very light armour. It has got some Citadel armour, but not a huge amount of it. As you can see, most of the armour is made up of this outer plate here, 105mm bulge, just above a torpedo bulge, but there is not really much armour supporting the rest of the Citadel, which does give you some very exposed areas. Also, the deck armour is quite weak as well, so if you do get shot by plunging shots, you will get wiped out very quickly, as was proven in the last game. The guns, as I say, are very good though. The 155mm guns are very accurate, and they're very fast firing as well. Having on board, you've got the 90mm secondary guns as well. We'll just have a little look at those. As you can see, set up in their nice little nuzzles there, and they also work as anti-aircraft guns as well. So you've got quite good anti-aircraft guns. You've got quite a lot of 20mm, which is short-range defense. You've got a few of the Balfours and the 90mm for longer range, mid-range defense as well. So you can take out quite a few aircraft with those guns. You also get on board the torpedoes, which have a good 9km range, decent torpedo size, but you only have 2 tubes on each side of your ship, so you don't have a huge amount of torpedoes, but they're there in an emergency. Okay, let's just open up our little box of treats. Collect container. We'll go for the creds today. No super container, of course. Let's open her up. And that's not bad, actually. 1,000 free experience and 50,000 credits. I'm not going to complain at that at all. So that's always nice. We're building up quite a bit of free experience, as you can see here. Actually, I've almost got 190,000. I'm considering saving up to get a free experience ship. I kind of would like to get the Nelson, but it's a lot of free experience needed for that ship. The Nelson's a bit of a derpy ship as well. It's, you know, all the guns are at the front, none at the back. A bit like the Dunkirk and the other French battleship I'm forgetting the name of. But the 406mm frontal guns are pretty epic, and this thing is just so stupid looking and cool. The armour is just abysmal though. This thing has no armour, which is always fun. You know, you've got some okay Citadel armour, but really this thing is just spectacularly unarmoured. So it's kind of fun in that respect. But it's just such a derpy looking ship. It's awesome. It's one of my favourite battleships from the British design. Anyway, enough rambling on. So how much do we need for that one? I think it's 187,000. So we need to double our experience. So we need basically a double what we've got at the moment, which is always fun. So yeah, I don't think I'll ever really worry about that. I'm probably going to use that for experience to get a possibly the Richelieu, which is the French battleship with all the guns at the front, with her 380mm guns, or possibly the King George, the British battleship. Which is a bit more conventional, but it is an absolutely gorgeous ship as well. So not sure what I'm going to go with yet, but I'll have a bit of a ponder and eventually work out what I'm going for. Anyway, guys, I hope you've enjoyed this little video. Let me know below if you did. You know, the usual like, comment, subscribe, all that stuff. And I will see you all again next time. Thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.